हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम। गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। पाकिस्तान में रात के 11 और मैनचेस्टर में शाम के 7 बजे हैं। तानिया वेल्स आज हमारे साथ होंगी और तानिया का ताल्लुक बरतानिया और स्वीडन से है और ये बहुत ज़बरदस्त उर्दू गज़ल गाती हैं। भारत में भी, पाकिस्तान में भी, पूरी दुनिया में जहाँ जहाँ उर्दू बोली समझी जाती है, उर्दू मौसीकी को फॉलो किया जाता है, तानिया को सब लोग जानते हैं। हमने सोचा कि आज लाइव तौसीक हैदर में हम उन्हें बुलवाएं और देखें कि वो आज हमें क्या सुनाएंगी, कुछ क्या गपशप होगी, क्या है। तानिया, here you go, the invite is there, say yes and come online. Hello my friend, how are you doing?
It worked. Great. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm super good. I'm super good. Thank you for taking out time for my session.
It's great. I'm very happy to be here, and thank you for asking me.
All my followers and fans, and your followers and fans, have inboxed me. तानिया से थोड़ी थोड़ी उर्दू जरूर बोलनी है।
Oh, थोड़ा
थोड़ा थोड़ा।
बहुत खूब practice चाहिए. Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
I know. No, but when you sing, Tanya, when you sing those difficult poetry by Faiz and by Iqbal and Ghalib, I mean, it's you cannot really make out that this person
Doesn't
is.
speak Urdu.
So what is this going on? What is the chakkar in it? Tell us.
No, so you see, because I grew up in India, I have an ear for the sound of Urdu, of Hindi, of different, so because I was there as a child, when you grow up and learn languages as a child, it does soak in. It's there in the ear.
Yeah.
But because I haven't had the opportunity to really speak and practice so much, in my adult years, it just hasn't. But I understand a lot, and I know that when I go to Pakistan, when I go to India, it comes back, and I can I learn a lot.
Yeah.
when I speak and hear Urdu. And
I think it's just that you are being shy. Otherwise, your comprehension is much better than your speaking. I think you should be okay if you start speaking.
I would love to speak fluently, but I do understand a lot. So it's just a matter of practice and.
I know. Okay, tell us about. Yes, you were raised for your initial years in India. I think about 3-4 years you were there. But still, I think it's a very valid question to ask you. Why Urdu Ghazal singing? Why Eastern semi-classical music? Was this one fine evening, or some incident happened, or you met someone in your life, or what's the story behind?
Yeah, I mean, so the Urdu Ghazals came a lot later. For me, I started learning Hindustani classical music when I was 16, 17. I went to a music academy in India, and I started learning Hindustani classical music.
Okay.
And from there, I caught the bug. I just fell in love with Hindustani music in general, not only classical. I completely regard Hindustani classical music as something sublime. But I'm also very interested in folk music, in Sufyan Kalam, in Ghazals. And then what happened was, I sat with various teachers throughout my training. And then one of my teachers, Pandit Prabhakar Dakare Guruji, he recommended that I listen to Ghazal because of the variety of textures that you can do with the voice, the softness. And he was always telling me, sing softly so you can do all the murkis and all of the ornamentation in the music.
Right.
And Ghazal as an art form, obviously you have the poetry, but then as it's light classical, it's very sophisticated melodically.
True.
So he said, listen to Mehdi Hassan Saab, Farida Khanum. I was just listening to all of the greats for many years, and I fell in love with the music. I was not listening to much else. And so that's then, I absolutely adore Mehdi Hassan Saab's voice, as you can tell, because I'm always like singing his songs. I'm just a huge fan.
I know.
And so basically what happened, how you have and many other people from Pakistan have heard about me, was one day in spring in the UK, I thought it would be nice to share the ghazal Gulno Mein Rang Bhare, which was composed by Mehdi Hasan Saab, but written by Faiz Ahmed Faiz, of course.
Yeah.
And I just put it onto my YouTube page, and it went viral. So that's how then people started hearing about me, and they thought, you know, who is this girl in the UK and why is she singing Urdu? And it's just such a beautiful song. I just wanted to share it. Spring was coming, and I just literally wrote, for spring and ghazal lovers.
I know.
So that's
and it was actually, you were absolutely right. In India and Pakistan, it went viral like overnight.
I did not anticipate that. And, you know, then afterwards we were, you know, very warmly invited by Muniza Hashmi, by the Faiz family, to perform in Pakistan. And it was just such a wonderful opportunity to go to the place where I had, you know, absorbed so much music and, you know, really respect so many artists.
So when was that?
When was that? 2017, November 2017.
So was that your first visit to Pakistan?
Yes. Yeah, it was.
All right. So tell me about the visit. Did you go to, of course, you went to Lahore for Faiz Mela. Where else did you go to, and how was Pakistan? And
oh gosh, Lahore is something else. And anyone who you know, heard me testify of Lahore is just such a magical place. I mean, we were treated so hospitably, and we went to the Lahore fort, and we saw so many beautiful things. You know, just the old town. I think the old town has so much charisma and life. And you know, we were walking around the fort. There were no tourists, so we were completely spoiled, and we could see all of its richness and beauty and everything. And the food is amazing. We really enjoyed ourselves. We had a really
good. Okay, so my fans and followers are waiting for you to sing something for us tonight. Okay. So what are we starting off with?
Well, I think perhaps, as most of you have heard this rendition, but I thought it would be nice to do it live on Instagram. It is, of course, Aaj Jaane Ki Zid Na Karo.
Zid Na Karo.
So
yes.
I'll just put my tampura on.
Ji, zarur, zarur.
Aaj Jaane Ki Zid Na Karo. Aaj jaane ki zid na karo. Aaj jaane ki zid na karo. Haay mar jayenge hum to lut jayenge. ऐसे बातें किया ना करो. आज जाने की जिद ना करो. पामर गमगा. आज जाने की जिद ना करो. तुम ही सोचो जरा क्यों न रोके तुम्हें. जाने जाती है जब उठ के जाते हो तुम. जाने जाते हैं जब उठ के जाते हो तुम. तुमको जाने जा
वाह
बात इतनी मेरे मान लो आज जाने किस इतना करूं आज जाने
वाह वाह वाह
की जिद ना करूं
वाह 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 क्या बात है क्या कहने तानिया जी क्या कहने
Oh, shukriya. Thank you.
very nice tell me who's your favorite well I can guess the answer but still I would like to who's your favorite male ghazal singer and a female
You know the answer. Okay, so but actually, I was going to say for ghazals, Ustad Mehdi Hassan Saab, just he does something so wonderful. Like his voice is just, it makes me so calm and tranquil. But I am also a huge fan of Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan Saab.
Kya
So,
baat?
they're two very different singers,
Yeah.
but equally kings,
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I mean, if you were to ask which is my favorite, I can't say. It's like choosing two different colors,
Yeah. But maybe we can say that there are two kings, but for two different territories, no?
Yeah, absolutely.
They have their unique different territories.
Yeah.
And what about female ghazal singers?
Female ghazal singers. I mean, there's so many beautiful singers that I was introduced to a singer. So, okay, first of all, Begum Akhtar. I mean, for ghazal and these incredibly refined singers. Shubha Gurtu also. I heard a lot of her, and then of course Farida Khanum, who we just recited her beautiful ghazal.
Queen of ghazal.
Yeah, and then I had some incredible ghazal albums by Ghulam Ali Saab. So Asha Bhosle singing on that album Mehfil Ghazal. Incredible.
It's a beautiful album with both of them, Asha and Ghulam Ali Saab, both are at their best. I mean, it's a treat to listen to.
Yeah, the musicality on that album is just insane. Really enjoy that one. But
I also like Iqbal Bano a lot. I don't know what.
Iqbal Bano, yes, absolutely. In fact, I heard her sing a couple of Fair's ghazals. She has a very strong presence. I really enjoy her as well.
True.
But in terms of singer in general, not necessarily ghazal, Abida Parveen does something. She's so soulful. And
the Sufi queen.
Yeah, exactly. I heard her sing Baba Bulle Shah online when I was in my late teens, and I just said to myself, this is it. This is what it's all about in terms of singing, because I was I grew up singing and was into lots of different types of music, but when you sing devotionally, there's something so honest and sincere about these Sufi singers, because they sing with so much heart and soul. There's no ego involved, and that makes their music soar, and it is palpable. You can feel that passion and that love, that ishq. And,
so you sing Saraiki also, you sing Punjabi also, you sing Sindhi also. So do we conclude that you understand what you're singing all the time, or there are sometimes you're just singing as a professional but not really getting into the meaning of what is being said? So so tell us about that.
So obviously Punjabi and Sindh, I don't understand the nuances of this language. There are certain words that I do understand, but I will always read a translation before I go into anything. So I'll read a translation, and then I ask my Urdu or Punjabi speaking friends to correct my pronunciation or to tell me the meaning. So I get a lot of help from friends. And
what are the most difficult words in Urdu? when you sing?
I think the words where you have more of a guttural sound, like, let me think of an example. Even like khushubu. I'm not
Okay.
sure exactly how to pronounce that. So you have the khushubu.
Yeah.
My mom is French speaking. So
Okay.
you have this, you can create this sound as well, like rien. You have this, you can use the neck to speak. So you have Urdu as
Khushbu.
well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You have this sound. And then some words which are nasal, like so bant.
Bant. Yes, yes, yes. But it's
Certain
correct.
words, yeah.
You're perfect.
Certain words like that, you know, I need to just listen and try and practice it. But
it's I think the amount of effort you make, because I've been following you for the last about 2 years now, and I've heard you quite a bit, and I can tell the amount of effort that you have made to make your pronunciation as authentic as possible. It's really commendable. I really like that. Yeah,
thank you.
It's really good. Okay, Tanya, tell me, what other languages do you speak, and what other languages do you sing in?
Wow. Well, speak fluently.
I think it's a long list.
But as I said before, my mother is French-speaking Swiss. And I'm not fluent in French, but again, I can get by and understand. And now that I'm currently based in the Geneva area, I'm learning a lot more French. My husband is from Brazil, so I'm now learning Portuguese.
Okay.
Which is, you know, again, it's a Latin language. So it's like when you speak Urdu, you can probably understand some Hindi, some Punjabi that has a Latin. So like with Hindi and Urdu, there's a familiarity of all of the languages. And then yeah, I understand a bit of Hindi and Urdu. So, you know, there's nothing, I can't make this great claim that I'm a multilinguist, but I definitely enjoy singing, and I love the musicality of various languages, like
in
Urdu.
Portuguese as well.
Yes,
do you sing in? Oh, you do?
Absolutely.
All right.
Our latest single, which we've released, it's on YouTube and all the rest of the digital platforms, is a beautiful, old as gold Brazilian song called Carinhoso, and it's one of those songs from the 30s.
Could you sing that for us? A little piece of that, please.
Let me put on the tempura.
So from Urdu Ghazal to Portuguese.
Absolutely. Let me just. Hold on to me. Meu coração, não sei porquê, bate feliz quando te ver, e os meus olhos ficam sorrindo, e pelas ruas vão te seguindo, mas mesmo assim foges de mim.
Wow. It was so, of course, I didn't understand, but it was very calming, very soothing.
You can still feel the music. And this is the thing, there's so many people who may not even understand Urdu or Punjabi or Farsi, you know, when you hear the Qawwalis of Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, but the music acts and you can somehow understand it in your heart. And that's something I feel like so many people from Pakistan have responded to some of the videos that we posted on YouTube, and so many of them say that music is a universal language.
True.
And that you just need a pair of ears to understand music, and you know, and that's what's so amazing. And also another thing people say is music has no boundaries, because you can be from any culture or know any language, but you will still, there's something so primal about melody and rhythm that we can all relate to, that we can all feel and yeah, just enjoy.
Yeah. Okay, Tanya, tell me, you have mentioned Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan quite a bit in today's conversation. He's known for his qawwalis also. So, do you sing qawwali?
Yeah, I enjoy singing qawwali, and we released each month of this year we released a single, and the month of February we released our version of Man Kunta Mola. Beautiful old qawwali written by
Yeah. I missed that. I have to search for that. Okay.
Shall I play it for you?
Oh, sure. Why don't you sing it for us? Why do you have to play it?
I can. No. I will sing.
Oh, I thought you are playing it from your system, and Insta is going to catch it, or there's some new innovation in Insta. Oh, you are playing on a guitar.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's just our own version, so we added some Western instruments to this very old, it's one of the first written qawwalis, isn't it? So. Ali Shah Ali Ali Shah Marda Imam Kabira Ke baadas Nabi Bashirul Nazira Man kunta Mawla Man kunta Mawla Man kunta Mawla Man kunta Mawla Fahazani Mawla Fahazani Mawla Man kunta Mawla Man kunta Mawla Fahazani Mola Fahazani Mola Dara dille dare Dani Dara dille dare Dani tum ta na 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 ta na 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 re tum ta na 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 ta na 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 te na 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 ta na 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 te na 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 ta na 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 re tum ta na 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 ta na 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 re ya lali ya lali ya la Man kunta Mawla Fahazani Mawla Fahazani Mawla Man kunta Mawla Man
my breathing
Oh.
was stuck up there somewhere
Oh.
and then down there somewhere. Brilliant. Thank you so
Oh.
much, Tanya.
It's you know, this music
Unique.
is to be shared and to be.
I know. This was, you were in there, you were somewhere else, you know that? You were not here. I could
love
see that.
I mean, it does. It's uplifting and yeah, it's soulful. Yeah.
Tell me, how was the experience of performing in front of Lahori audience? I think it must have been a different experience than performing in Europe or in the UK, right?
It was phenomenal. I mean, so we entered the hall. It was in the Al Hamra halls. Usually the Faiz Festival is held there.
Yeah.
And we entered the stage to sound check. So usually you don't have anyone in the hall.
Yeah.
But the hall was packed. And we were like, okay, well, we're not going to do a sound check. That's fine. And so we just went straight ahead with the set. And yeah, it was, I've never experienced anything like it, you know? And this this feeling that you just experienced, you know, when I sing this song, Man Kunta Mola, something happens. It's like, it's such a special song. There's something happens. It's like electricity or something. And when we sang this song for the audience in Lahore, it created this silence and this very deep feeling that literally came into the room.
Seriously?
And it was this pure devotion to Hazrat Ali. Yeah. And also that was another thing. I wasn't used to hearing the crowd go, Ali!
Yeah. Narai Haidari.
It was so beautiful because, you know, I've been listening to this music for a long time. So to go
So you experienced that in Lahore? The Narai Haidari Ya Ali thing? Huh?
Yeah. So I never heard that before. And so I really felt like, here I am, you know, this is like the devotees who are, you know, singing and praying, you know, just enjoying singing the praise of Hazrat Ali.
Yeah.
So it was just so powerful and very moving. I was very moved and overwhelmed by the experience and very grateful to have had the opportunity to go and experience that.
You have to experience Karachi audience.
Yes,
you
so
have
we did.
to.
We went.
You did?
Yes, we performed.
Tell me about that.
So just last November, we went to Karachi and we performed twice at 2 different events. And it was
Great.
the Hunar Foundation. So
yeah, I know.
Yeah, so we you know, we're very grateful to, you know, be able to perform for a fundraising event. And it's, I mean, I guess there are differences between the cities. We also performed in Islamabad, which
you did?
Yes, we went to Kuch Khas.
Kuch Khas, yes.
So we met.
Islamabad is my hometown. You have to talk good about my city, okay?
Yes, no, I have nothing bad to say. But there is a different. There's just a different.
It is.
Different etiquette.
Yeah, all 3 cities are totally. But we were talking about Karachi. Tell me about Karachi audience.
They're also very. They love their music. They absolutely adore their music, and so we got lots of requests. Some of which were written in Urdu. So I was like, Shahbaz Bhai, help me, you know. I was asking friends to help me, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. It was 2 very nice events. One was also the Health Foundation and the Hunar Foundation. And I think when we sang the Qawwalis, that's when everyone was like, okay. You know, people were like, okay, this is pretty cool. I mean, it was really interesting. I don't think they had seen a Westerner singing.
So who's your orchestra? Who are your musicians? Are they, where are they from?
Yeah, so my band is Seven Eyes. And so it's mainly myself and Palma Vinicius. And he's from Brazil. He's a classically trained guitarist. And so he puts all these beautiful flourishes on the guitar when we're doing this music. And we toured in Pakistan with a wonderful tabla player, actually from Manchester, called Shahbaz Hussain.
All right.
So we play with him a lot. And And also when we were in Pakistan, we played with local musicians, both in
All
Lahore
right.
and in
Karachi,
yeah, and no, in Islamabad, I think we
in
played.
Islamabad. Okay.
Yeah, we played with actually they were Lahori musicians. They came to Islamabad. But no,
Okay.
so for the festival, it was so nice to play with Lahori musicians on the stage, especially for songs like Lal Meri, and because they have their own, they just know.
Lal Meri.
Yeah,
Wow.
we really enjoyed playing with them.
Okay, what are you playing for us right now? Maybe you could sing us maybe a Sindhi or a Punjabi thing
Okay.
now.
Okay. Well, should I just do it a cappella? I keep putting my tampura on. I'll just do it without. So for this music, you need to kind of project a bit. So it sounds like screaming.
I know what you mean.
Oh, lal meri pat, oh, lal meri, oh, lal meri pat, rakhiyo bala jhule lalan sindri da. Sevarda sakhi shabaz kalandar, damadam mast kalandar, hali dam dam de andar, oh damadam mast kalandar, hali dam pehla number, oh lal meri, oh lal meri. चार चार आग तेरे बरना हमेशा, चार चार आग तेरे बरना हमेशा, पंजवा में बारन, पंजवा में बारन, पंजवा में बारन, आया बला झूले लालन सिंदरी दा, सेवरदा सही शाबाज कलंदर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर, हली दम दम दे अंदर, ओ दमादम मस्त कलंदर, हली दम पहला नंबर, ओ लाल मेरी, ओ लाल मेरी.
Very nice.
It's a classic, isn't it?
How's been the experience of performing in India?
So yeah, we performed several times in India. One was at the Jashn-e-Rekhta festival in New Delhi, which is a Urdu foundation. So they have lots of different speakers, writers, shirs, poets, and dancers, and they celebrate Urdu. So we were also incredibly fortunate to be invited to sing Faiz Ahmed Faiz's Ghazal Gulu Mein Rang Bhare there, along with several other songs in Urdu. And I was just blown away by the organization of it. And another thing was I got to meet one of my absolute idols of music, which is Ustad Rashid Khan Saab.
You met him there at that festival?
Yes, he was performing that same night.
So
and it was just incredible because
dream come true moment, huh?
Yes, it really was. It really was. And and I was just, my husband was saying, why didn't you ask him, see if he's, you know, available to teach? And I thought, oh my gosh, this is such a crazy thing to ask. But I went up to him and I asked him if he does teach, because I would just be so honored to learn from him. And then he just said, "Meri number lijiye." And I was like, okay, just shaking, just putting his number.
Right.
But I mean, he's you know, such a maestro. I haven't I dare not approach him, but he's just such a phenomenal artist. And we heard him perform, and there was a wonderful thing that happened in the Gyan Stadium. And basically he was performing several different rags, and whilst he was performing, the electricity cut off.
Oh.
And but the sound was still playing, but all the lights had gone down. And so everyone
Wow.
brought out their mobile phones, and with the light and the torch on their phone, they lit up the stage. And it was so beautiful because you turn around and it's this sea of torches and everyone was just silently listening.
Beautiful.
So beautiful. Such an amazing
Beautiful.
experience. So that was a really nice experience in Delhi. And then we performed recently in Mumbai. We did several shows in Mumbai. One was at Bandra Base, which is this lovely institution that put on live music in the city. So we performed some of our songs, some old as gold Bollywood songs like Lag Ja Gale, and some of our new songs that we have recently released. So it was just a really nice crowd, very intimate space. And, you know, you could literally just talk to, you know, it's like a Mehfil vibe. And that's the best kind of
vibe.
Yeah,
Mehfil vibe is really nice.
You can share, you can, you know, people speak to you, and there's just this real wonderful atmosphere, intimate atmosphere.
Yeah.
And then where else did we perform? We performed in Bangalore as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Tanya, now, well, as expected, time flew away.
Yeah. Oh, it's wonderful speaking with you.
But in the end, no, we will not let you go like this. In the end, we have to listen from you something that was really close to your heart by Ustad Mehdi Hasan Khan Sahab.
Wow.
Maybe Gulo Mein Rang Bhare or something else. But we have to end this session by paying tribute to Ustad Mehdi Hasan Khan Sahab.
Wow. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's do that. I'm actually learning a new ghazal from him by one of my teachers, Ramakant Gaikwad. He's teaching me Zindagi Mein To Sabhi.
Pyar kiya karte hain.
Exactly. So I wonder whether I should. I mean, I definitely am not.
Please do, please do.
It's just so beautiful. जिंदगी में तो सभी प्यार किया करते हैं जिंदगी में तो सभी प्यार किया करते हैं मैं तो मर कर भी मेरी जान तुझे जाऊंगा जिंदगी में तो सभी प्यार किया करते हैं जिंदगी में तो सभी
वाह 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 वाह
प्यार किया करते हैं तो मिला है तो ये एहसास हुआ है मुझको तो मिला है तो ये एहसास हुआ है मुझको ये मेरी उम्र मोहब्बत के लिए तोरी है
वाह वाह वाह
जरा साग में दोरा का हत्ती है जिस पर मैंने वो सांस भी तेरे लिए रख छोड़ी है तुझ पे हो जाऊंगा कुर्बान तुझे जाऊंगा मैं तो मर कर भी I need to practice this because
wow
yes. I mean,
but I'm so happy that you you mentioned that you are practicing something by Ustad Mehdi Hasan Khan Sahab, and you shared it in my session. I mean, I'm really happy for that.
I've never sang it publicly, so there you
but
go.
you know, it is not easy. All of his works are very difficult to perform.
I know, but you see, there's such magic in them that I want to explore them.
True.
You know, he talks about this jadoo, you know, like obviously that's the poet, but his music is just crazy.
Yeah.
This magic.
And the best thing about Khan Sahab, I'm a big fan as well. By the way, I'm a big fan of Mehdi Hasan Khan Sahab, and he sings filmy music.
Yeah.
You must have listened to his filmy music, because his voice is totally...
I think this particular song is actually from a film, isn't
From
it?
a film, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a big fan of his filmy music, and the way he renders a particular word in so many different ways whenever he repeats that particular word.
Incredible.
I think
Incredible.
him and Madam Noor Jahan, these are two singers.
Absolutely, absolutely. How did I not mention her? She's amazing.
Yeah.
And also I love the she has this one about the moon.
She has lots and lots of songs with but the moon is very important in our part of the world when it comes to poetry in Punjabi and Urdu.
Poetry. Yeah.
No romance is complete without a full moon.
Oh, she's brilliant. She's really wonderful.
You're trying to recall one of her songs.
Yes. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna come to me.
Chandni Raate?
How does it
Chandni Raate, Chandni Raate. No?
Raat pehle tere This one. My gosh. She's amazing.
Please continue.
Chand nikla hai. I mean, I don't
Tujhe dhoondne.
Tujhe dhoondne
Ah.
ki tarah raat pehle.
My phone fell down. Tanya, you made my phone fall down. Oh, there's an earthquake here in my room.
Yeah, this is Noor Jahan.
I'm sorry, I spoiled the whole song.
No, you didn't.
Please, you have to do it. You have to do it one more time, otherwise my fans will be very angry with me that Tanya was singing and you created all that mess.
It was humor. It's all good. So, let me just put it down. Raat pehle tere surmaiya ki tarah. No, that's not the right one. That's the second one. I need to listen to it again.
Yeah. Wow.
I haven't listened to it for a long time.
Wow.
I need to hear it again. It's so good.
Bahut maza aaya, Tanya. It was wonderful to have you on my show.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me, Tauseeq. Thank you.
I will put this in a little while. I'll put this on YouTube and I'll send you the link, and you can share it with your fans and followers as well.
For sure, will do. Yes.
Take good care, and I hope to meet you someday.
Yes.
Here in the UK or in Pakistan or any other part of the world. Let's stay connected.
Yes. Oh no.
Again. You are so good. I mean, my system is falling down. You know what? This is the first time in the history of my show that something like this is happening.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
funny.
Tanya,
Well,
thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been really fun. Thank you for having
Yeah,
me.
have a
And we'll
great
be in
evening.
touch.
Bye
Yes,
bye.
you
We'll
too.
stay in touch. Khuda
Bye.
Hafiz. Bye.
Bye.